Today's exercise series is great for improving the range of motion in your shoulder, particularly after surgery or injury. Now, that being said, please do not use this exercise if you have not already been told to do so by your physical therapist or by your surgeon. There are times where we want to protect the shoulder and the muscles around it for a while after surgery to prevent any sort of harm coming into that new surgical site. So please only do this under supervision and by someone's recommendation. Now with this, we are doing what is called active assisted range of motion. This means that we are letting some of those muscles do just a little bit of work, but we're letting other parts of your body help with the motion so that the muscles of your shoulder and arm aren't having to do all of the work. In order to achieve this, there's an important thing to remember. All of these motions will be started by our body movement, not by arm movement. So for example, our first position or first direction is called flexion, letting the arm travel in front of us. First, let me show you what it looks like if I just move my arm and don't use my body to start the motion. Using this method makes a lot more of my muscles in my arm and shoulder work than I'm wanting to accomplish for the moment. Here's what it looks like when you're doing it correctly. Sit up nice and tall through your torso, leaning forward from your hips. You want your thumb pointed up towards the ceiling, and as you lean forward, let your hands slide out using a towel or washcloth to let you slide a little bit easier. Go as far as is comfortable, hold for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then again, starting through your body, sit up and your arm will travel back towards you. The second position that we're going to talk about is abduction or scaption. These are traveling out to the side. You can play with the angle a little bit based off of what is comfortable for you or based off of the advice of your provider. Again, we want thumb pointed up towards the ceiling, hand on top of the washcloth, and then you're going to sit sideways to the table, leaning through your body in order to get your arm to slide. Stay there for 5 to 10 seconds and then sit back up. Our final direction that we're covering today is external rotation, and this one can be a little bit more tricky. Start sideways to the table with your arm supported, palm down. You want to make sure that your arm is starting a little bit in front of you, otherwise it will feel like your arm gets pinned as you do this exercise. Again, just like our other positions, sit up nice and tall through your torso and then lean forward through your hips, letting your hands stay where it is on the table, but creating a rotation through your shoulder. Hold for about 5 to 10 seconds and then sit back up.